So, Halloween is around the corner. It is October the 28th. And as we are building up to it, we of course have found another Spooktober offering. This is Delivery Mystery by Maximilian. And yeah, this is more of a kind of a comedy horror with a little bit of wacky weirdness to throw in amongst the occasional jump scare. So it's more like scary movie than Scream. And I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of your kind of comedy horror type games. I know they're a bit easier to make. There's less pressure on the complexities of building an actually truly continually scary game. It's easy to throw in some laughs, and people like the laughs. Like, I'm not like horribly against it, I'm not sure if they're really good for horror per se. I don't know. I mean, that's very much a personal opinion. Obviously, if you like them, then fantastic. This is one that you're probably looking for. If you don't like them, play this one anyway, because I mean it's fun, it's entertaining, and there are a few jump scares that might tickle that horror scratch, as it were. Obviously, it's a game that is trying to make a donation goal. I didn't know Itch.io did this, but this is pretty cool. It's kind of like a little bit of, Kickstarts type of goal chasing sort of thing. And they've made nearly 10% of the goal. I mean, if you like the game, come and give them a little bit of a boost. This was a submission to Scream Jam in 2024, so it's well past Jam era. It's had some YouTube covers. I'm giving them another one here. It's had some updates. Unity editor update. That sounds interesting. And you can name your own price up until including $0 to grab the game if you want. But I mean, if you have a little bit of cash, give these guys a hand. The indie game community needs all the money rolled into it, and it's a lot better giving it to them than any of the big AAA studios. Honestly, with a lot of their business practices, I don't think they deserve it. Again, personal opinion. Not kind of advice, legal or otherwise, but I don't know. That's how I feel about it. To hell with AAA studios. They don't deserve as much attention from us as they get because they don't provide as good a product as they are supposed to. They are there for profits, not for producing quality gaming entertainment. Anyway, we can have a look at the controls here. That's WASD, interact with E, flashlight F, space to jump through the dialogues. Close inspector keypad is G. I didn't know that. Where the hell is G? It's next to F. And we can fix the FOV and adjust the mouse sensitivity with some keys there. But I didn't find that a problem. I played this on Firefox so far. It worked fine. I know he did sort of say that there's a little bit of skip itchiness on the browsers with some bugs. I mean, that's the normal thing. It is a little bit more difficult to code for the browser sandbox environment sometimes. A little bit easier to step out of it and just code straight for the PC environment. But I'm very, very glad that they have built this for the browser environment because I look for browser games and I think it's a good way to get indie games off the ground, and I hope it's helping these guys get off the ground. I don't play this game on any other website. We are a delivery man in the city of Discadia, but today we have strange things happen to us as we're on the night shift of deliveries. I mean, it's a pretty standard horror game setting concept. There are apparently 5 endings with unique ways to achieve. But fine, let's jump in. We're going to play it. I'll show off some gameplay, and then we'll have a few critiques afterwards that I hope helps Maximilian out with either this game or the next game that he is working on. And I think it is a good game. I think it is worth playing. So let us run the game. It is Unity, as we can see, and we can expand the screen, but I mustn't click on that until it is done loading it, because otherwise that can panic Unity and it falls over and screams and flails. Right, made with Unity. So let's maximize the screen. Check we are still recording. We are. This game includes scenes of violence, strong languages, jump scares, scary things, also cringe things. Individuals with heart conditions, epilepsy, or other sensitivities should consult with a healthcare professional before playing this game. Yeah, we'll just be careful. Characters and story of this game are fictional. Similarity to actual person and events are purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. I understand, and we can't blame the developers for anything up until making a crappy game, which I hope this is not. Right, delivery mystery. Let's have a quick look at the settings. We can also move the view around. I like interactive sort of start menus. They do make the game seem, I don't know, more interesting somehow. Anyway, let's have a look at the settings. Graphics are low. We'll leave them at low for now. It's the default. I like leaving things defaults. There's some post-processing effects there that you can turn off if they annoy you, or turn on if you want. There's a volume setting, but just an overall volume setting, not a partial volume setting. So I will give them 90% for quality of life controls for the player. I'm not giving them the full 100. They didn't split up their volume controls. But right, let's jump in and start the game. Oh, jump scare title drop. Right, so we start off in a dark room, I believe. So yes, we are in a dark room. We can look around. Don't know why I can only look so far left that way. Weird. It's one of those weird browser things. So we can walk up to the door. We can press E to open it. We can step through. And jump scare. Ta-da! Oh, okay. So, haha, gotcha, thief. Somebody really needs to do some spell checks for this. Wait, you're not a thief. It's me, you idiot, you say to this jump out dude. Who appears to be Bobby. So he says, oh, hello, my delivery man. Sorry for the a little bit of inconvenient. So you're ready to meet some lonely girls, hoping they will give you alternate payment method. I'm guessing this is English second language, which is fine. I mean, fantastic. Bravo, guys. Just get an English person to do some proofreading. I don't know. You've got a community on Discord, I'm sure. Harass them about it. Your dirty jokes are cringe, Bob. But anyway, let's get to work, shall we, says Bobby. And he cruises off with fairly dodgy, and he's like, his animation changes. It was fine, but now he's moving the same hand as the same leg, and animations should be the opposite. We cannot go into the bathrooms. Bobby did in fact come out of this. When I play tested this on Firefox, I thought he'd come out of here, and I was going to be like, what are you doing in the girls' bathroom, Bobby? Now I wonder, can we get an alternative ending here? Possibly. Can we just go home? Oh, screw this. We're out in the evening. Alright, I didn't trigger something instantly. You guys can try and see if that's one of the endings. I hope this isn't too dark for you and it is loud enough. Anyway, this is Burgerity, where we work as a burger delivery guy. Or at least an ordered food, fast food delivery guy. This is the kitchen. We can't do anything here. We can look in the storeroom. This does seem to be either a standard design for a burger joint or in fact a map that I have seen in other horror games. And there's a security camera. We can't go in there. So we can stump on over, talk to Bobby. No, you already understand the assignment, do you? Yes, sir. Cool, now grab all the food and deliver it. Don't forget to grab their money. And grab that flashlight. You'll want to have that with you. Oh, and here's the van key. Guess what? Our delivery bike is out of commission. Someone effing stole the engine. Good luck. That van costs 40,000 and we can't get ingredients if that van broke. Thanks, Bobby. No pressure. So we can pick up the flashlight. We can pick up the deliveries that we are making. I don't know how we're carrying all of that, but apparently we can carry a lot. We also don't appear to have a shadow while Bobby does. That's creepy. Anyway. And we head out to the van. Dum da dum da dum. Yeah. How's that? Be polite. There's a couple of... Okay, there is one car here. I'm guessing that's either ours or Bobby's, although we couldn't jump into it and leave earlier. Not going to go check around there. Delivery van. Right, our phone pops up and asks us where we want to go. So we want to go to Order 1. And we have a rather cinematic view of the van zooming along the road. over our heads. I quite like that. I think that is a nice touch. Bravo, devs. And here we are outside an address, I'm guessing, that we followed. We can't go anywhere that way. We can't, I think, go anywhere that way. I wish there was a run button, but I don't think there is. And we can't go anywhere that way. So we are boxed into this building. Now what I did notice, and I'm assuming is some sort of collectible, is this burger on the table here, which we can use, and we squelch it. I don't know if that's supposed to be us eating it, but we, oh, and this guy bursts out once we eat it, so maybe that's how we trigger it. This is Grandfather Edward. Ha ha ha, welcome back, my favorite delivery guy. You love night shift, huh? Well, to be honest, I hate it, but I guess I'm just stuck here. Jobs are tough to find. I understand, times have changed. Back in my day, finding a job was a piece of cake. I don't know if that was true, but sure. Yeah, now I like to learn billionaire success stories. Don't just listen to success stories. You and they come from different backgrounds. Instead, study their failures. What went wrong and how did they overcome it? Hey, but I know you can do it. Even now, your parents must be proud of you with your job. Proud? They expect me to be an engineer. How am I supposed to make them proud with this job? Because you serve more people than your mum. Ha 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 ha. And he takes his food and buggers off. I hope we got the money. I assume we did. I don't know if we can go and have a look around the side of the house. Can we be creepy? And it would seem not. We can't actually walk up to the back door. So that's weird. I don't know, maybe we can if we go there first before talking to him. Anyway, so we have made our first delivery. Let's go to order 2. Cinematographic event again. Image again. And here we are on the side of the road somewhere. Can we walk this way? No, we cannot. Invisible wall there. And I think we can probably go into here a little bit. Can we walk up this? We can. But not very far. I don't want to walk too far that way. There might be secrets hidden down there that you guys will need to find. So I think what we need to do is we need to walk up here. And this seems to be the house that we are delivering to. Complete with crickets. Screen door is open. And we knock. And we wait. And we knock. Let's have a look around. I know we should wait a little bit longer. It would bug me if people just did that and then left. Can we turn that off? No. There is a generator here with some fuel for some reason. Oh, and there's the weird squelchy burger. So let's squelch it. Oh, I can't get there yet. And that seems to trigger the person appearing. I think. I don't know. Oh. It made me jump. Excuse me, is this order for Mr. Barusada Kipularang? I think that the phrasing of that sentence is wrong. I don't quite like it. It's, you want something like, are you this person because I have an order for you, or something along those lines. But it's a weird phrasing. It's not quite right. Again, I'm guessing English second language. So he says yes. Me very happy, me asphalt. I don't know quite what's going on there, but he makes off with the food at speed. Seems to vanish. I mean, there's no door into the house back there, so who knows how that worked, how that helped. And we can go back to our van and be a little bit creeped out by that guy. Alright. Yeah. Pretty creepy road environment here. Not sure what that is there. I don't think we can go look at that. Anyway, back into the van. Let's go to order number 3. Where is my cursor? There. Can we go back to order 1? I don't know. Order 3. We get this again. Nyom. So far, we have taken good care of the van. And here we are at this nice 2-story house. Should we have a look for our burger first? You can look inside the house a bit. Looks quite nice. I think this is the first house that we have that actually had an interior. This tree's a bit closer. It's going to cause you trouble, mate. Yeah, garden with some stuff. There's a sort of a weirdly fenced off bit of the back garden. There's some more windows. Don't know if there is a scorchy burger around here somewhere. I think it might be on the sign. I'm trying to remember where I saw it, because I kind of got this far in my playtesting. And I think the burger was here on one of these signs. There it is. Is this a sign or a phone booth or something like that? I don't know. Invisible wall, can't walk around it. Anyway, let's get back to the man. Let's go and knock on his door. Thought I saw a head over there. But it was probably just my misinterpretation. Knock, knock, knock. Hello? Hello? Wait, I'm about to come. Which is a very worrying phrasing of that. We hear him walking, but we don't see him walking. Excuse me, is this order for Mr. Alfred the Angel? Oh, my tasty, tasty burgerity. Yeah, it's me, thank you. Quick, Alfred, I'm not done with you. Sorry, that's my wife. We're in the middle of, household problem. So, here's what a bad day. My wallet is in the bedroom. Hey, Alfred, be quick. Just wait here, kid. I'll go get it and be right back. If I take too long, you know why. Lots of innuendo in there. I'm not going to speculate on exactly what it means. So we can wait for them, meander around a bit. Dum-da-dum. Oh, sound looped there for a moment. Oh, that's why I stepped over some sort of transition. Hello, person. Now, the last time I actually went into the house and it led to an ending, so I'm going to try and avoid doing that for now. And then I'm going to end the gameplay at that point. Hello. Can you come pay us, please? Knock, knock. What do they have? Oh, there he comes. Walking quite slowly, considering how quickly he left. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. I hope I didn't bring my bad day to you. This is the money. Thank you so much. Thanks, Alfred. A shadow up there. Oh, it's a fan. Anyway, this is that. So we succeeded. And then we go to order 4, which is room 9. Nyom. I do like this little snippet. I'm not surprised they reused it. Although the lampposts are in the road, which is not a safe place to have lampposts. You want them on the curb. Oh, we can't walk out and look at the street. Anyway, room 9, I believe. Where are the room numbers? 5, 6, that's 12. Alright, we have a flashlight. 9. And I am going to stop there. I have shown the gameplay. There have been a few creepy moments, a couple of pseudo jump scares, and I think you guys have seen enough of the game with its actually low graphic settings. So if you have a better machine, you'll be able to get it even looking better than this. It seems to be a very, very comfortable spooky horror game. I do not want to give any spoilers, any more than the hints of spoilers I already have done. So thank you for watching. If you're just here to see the gameplay, come and play this game. The link will be in the description. Don't forget to at least leave a like on this video, a comment if you're feeling chatty. I love to hear from comments, and a subscribe if you think this is an interesting type of video for you to watch, because I show off indie games, one a day so far. I'm managing to maintain that fairly comfortably, and I hope it's pleasing to you guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so if it is the gameplay, thank you, as I said, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If, however, you are here for the critiques, well, okay, first of all, the UI, we did mention that they didn't have quite the sort of the expected level of quality of life controls. There's a security camera there as well, looking down upon us. Pressing escape, there is an escape menu. We can fix the FOV, we can change the settings, back to pause, resume game, and we can maximize this. Yep, that's all very comfortable. I like that. So I will give... child dies from food poisoning. That's probably not good. I will give... I hope it was not a burglary, but it probably is. I'm guessing that's a bit of plot there. Anyway, yeah, I will give 95% to the UI for the lack of proper quality of life sound controls. Although there is no music, I don't know. Still, that's my score, and I am going to stick with it. Sounds are pretty good. I mean, we've got this cricket squeaking. We have our footsteps. We got door clicks and things like that. The sounds are all fine. I think I remember in my playtesting I heard a gun go off. That was quite comfortable. It was a good gunshot. It was suitably scary from what little I remember. I'm looking for the squelchy burger here. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, no, I think the sounds are good. Full marks for the sounds. Full marks for the art. Can I change the graphics quality here? Let's see, settings. If I change it to high. Back to pause. Resume game. Does it actually change anything? I don't know. I don't see a difference. Maybe I have to restart the game to get the difference out. This looks like somewhere where the squelchy burger might be. Somebody's thrown out a bunch of trash here. Oh, visible wall. I can't walk any further out. Oh, there it is. Squelchy burger. Can we go look down the side here, see if there's anything? Yeah, I'm not seeing any graphical differences here. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm not going to go close to that because I'm concerned for the spoilers. So you guys will have to come and find out what that is. I wonder if it's the termination of the squelchy burger sequence. Yeah, art is aside from the glowy ninja, really quite comfortable and normal. I've got no jump. Gameplay is absolutely fine. I wish there was a run button that we could speed up a little bit. I don't know, maybe one will unlock during a scary moment at some point. Yeah, check it out. Just, see if that's what happens. Otherwise, yeah, I think the gameplay is smooth and comfortable. This is a suitably normally spooky horror-esque game that I am enjoying playing quite a bit. Do we think the next person has come to the door now that I picked up the scorchy burger? Or do I need to knock? I still had to knock on the previous one. Yeah, nobody there. I'm not going to knock on that. Can't knock on any of the others. Yeah, the gameplay is fine. Immersion is fine. We have a storyline. We know who we are. We know what's going on. As I was saying in the beginning, I'm not a huge fan of the creepy, wacky, type of spooky things like, haha, I'm Asphalt Man, haha, I'm jiggling with my wife and I'm going to leave the door wide open while I go and get my money, and bad things happen if you enter the house. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer something a little more grounded in kind of real context, real person reactions than the wacky stuff. But especially when my own character makes no reaction to it, like when Asphalt guy says, I'm happy I'm Asphalt." Um, we would sort of go, "Okay, buddy," or something like, there would be some kind of reaction, not just to take the money and leave as the man scurries off at speed. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my feelings on it. But other than that, I think this is a fantastic game. I think this is a good little experience for Spooktober. Come and give it a play. Come and give the devs some love. Maybe even a donation if you have money. Because we need to make the indie games a good thing. It's something that is a nice, broad, wide distributed sort of economy, because we need more of those in these uncertain times. The more broad, stable economies we have, the better. We bring calmness and helping tomorrow look a little bit more like today, and that's what we need as a world, as a society. We need a stable platform to then build upon. You can't go building if the platform is wobbling. That's my sociological rant for the day. Nevertheless, thank you for watching. That's all the critique I'm going to give. This has done quite well, despite the strange fuzziness. I was worried that that's my graphic settings rather than the engine itself. But either way, I think it's good. I think it's fine. I think it's comfortable to play. And like I said, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you are having a good time, and happy nearly Halloween. Goodbye.